Here I am with the young rising star himself, and young, I thought I was young, but really this guy is young. Okay, so what are we going to be cooking today, Michael?
We're going to do gnocchi to
Okay.
start. It's a personal recipe from my grandmother. My dad is actually from Italy, so I like to put Italian flavor in my cuisine.
Super.
So yeah, it's a recipe that I've changed a little bit that I remember.
We'll prepare an original vegetarian dish inspired by Michael Nizzero's Italian background. Why do I say original? The shape is not what you would expect. Chef Michael rolls out his dough, cuts it into small sheets and makes sleeves. He boils them and then pan sautés them. He finishes the dish with fresh garden vegetables and an artichoke sauce.
So these beautiful potatoes, baked potatoes, nice and soft, I'm going to cut them in two. Michael is going to spoon them out. I say Michael, you know, Michel.
Once I've pureed the potato, we're gonna add the flour, the egg, the Parmesan cheese, the salt, and the potato starch. What's important also with the potato is to make small hole in it.
Yeah.
So all the humidity really goes out of the potato as maximum as possible.
That's actually a great tip, and also so the potato doesn't explode in the oven. Michel is making a very traditional way of making doughs, something that we learn at school or from family members.
Again, the very traditional way to do, and then slowly
Incorporating the dry ingredients.
Exactly.
The potato starch, the flour.
So slowly we're gonna start to work everything in.
That looks a nice dough.
Nice, light.
Yeah.
So you don't, as any dough, you don't want to
Overwork it.
Exactly.
That's right. You just need to work it enough.
So really you want the dough to take all the flour.
That's great.
Like
So that's our dough.
on fine.
That's beautiful. It's nice and soft, but all combined together.
Yeah.
Great. So what's next?
So
Form
I'm
it
just
now.
going to flour the table a little bit.
Well
nicely,
flour the table, yeah.
everywhere.
Great.
So the dough is taking quite a good amount of flour. So now I'm going to show you what I'm doing here.
Your way,
My
Michael's way.
exactly. So I thought, why not, making leaves and sheet of gnocchi, so they're nice and light, and it's easier to eat. So obviously you don't want anything to stick to the table.
Right.
Now that you have a nice and thin sheet, we're just gonna cut everything out.
So basically they're sheets.
Exactly.
Sheets of gnocchi. And I have never seen that before, I must say. That's pretty unique.
So then we just place them on a small baking paper.
Baking paper, some wax paper.
Yeah, just to avoid them to stick, the
Right.
potato. Next thing, we're just going to cook them
All right.
classically. Salty water, olive oil. So it takes really, I would say, a minute, 30, 40 seconds. Boiling water. When
Until
they
they
come to the top, exactly.
they're done.
We take them out and we just shock them in ice water.
Shock them in ice water. Great. Awesome.
So
So we're just putting on the cloth to remove the excess moisture. Do we put a bit of olive oil?
yeah,
here?
we can.
A
Yeah,
little bit of
just
olive
to
oil?
make sure it doesn't
Doesn't
stick.
stick.
Yeah.
So just a touch of olive oil. This delicious olive oil. Where are you getting your olive oil from? South of France?
South
or-
of France, exactly. Yeah.
Beautiful. 3. We're gonna do 4.
We do 4. Yeah.
Yeah.
We do a small starter. Yeah, 4.
Beautiful.
Now
Yeah.
what we can do, we can put a little Parmesan cheese on top
Love that.
and just spread it lightly. This will color and start to gratinate it, and it will give a bit of texture. Then it will be a
Great.
bit crunchy.
And a lot of flavor as well. So this we put under a
Grill oven.
salamander or grill. Great. Just until it becomes golden brown. So we just need to saute the
The
vegetables.
vegetable. I've made a couple of sauce
Wow.
to go with it.
great.
give a nice, you get a nice artichoke flavor, and it's a little bit, you know, acid with the lemon,
Great.
and then you get the sweetness of the butter, so brings
Super.
it together.
Gnocchi is glazing beautifully there under the salamander.
You get a bit of texture here with the Parmesan cheese.
That's great.
Now everything comes to taste. If you prefer them not too crunchy, or if you don't like the strong Parmesan cheese taste, you can color it less, like I did here.
I can see a nice plate here.
Exactly, it's the imagination then take on. That's what's beautiful in cooking also. So here we are, a bit of vegetable. I like to leave them out so we see them. It's nice, beautiful, bright color.
Yeah.
Very nicely round.
Beautiful. Like a lion or?
Yeah.
That looks good. Beautiful. The asparagus coulis.
And the little
Barigoule, the foam bit. That looks amazing. That looks really beautiful.
I'm gonna just finish it with a touch.
That truffle oil from the
Exactly,
pan.
from the pan. So it brings.
Here we're not wasting nothing. And of course, truffle oil. And it's not truffle. It's not that truffle oil from a bottle. That is summer truffles. Smells delicious. So a little bit of fresh chervil.
There we are.
And voila. Just look at that, how beautiful it is. I think it is amazing and very courageous. Here we are in France and you've done a vegetarian dish.
Yes.
So I want to congratulate you on that.
Thank you, thank you.
I think it's great.